Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Matt Bush will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have to nickname this guy Nada, N-A-D-A, because that's exactly what he's done. He's given up nothing in his last 3 starts. That's right. Look at that ERA. Last 3 starts, 0.00. You can't get any better than this guy's been his last 3.
Stepping in, Robin England. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm hoping to see Evan Gattis turn it around a bit. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Yep. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the payoff pitch home. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Charlie Morton is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, number 15. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Morton, a right-hander going 6'5". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now for Cleveland, Dale Tomlinson. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, viewer. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with one man out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here here now, the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Taylor is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Brian Camp.
Brian Camp.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, number 22.
So digging in now, number 22. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Lee Van Dyke is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Evan Gattis now standing in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gattis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Taylor might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's George Springer. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Standing in, Johnny Larson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
One strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Doran. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's
a fastball that finds the outside corner. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
High pop-up. Taylor over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop weakly to the left. Doran is there. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9th, third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
The 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Next up for the Astros, Robin Inglet. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. There's a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 15 shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, Dale Tomlinson.
Leading off with a drive, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Mays.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and that'll lead us to have a look at the Indians' team leaders in that category as he finds himself 5th best on the squad. Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Taylor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. So a full count now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel trying to get there. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
Stepping into the box, Brian Hamp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now to the plate, number 22. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Van Dyke. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
That's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Hit high and deep out to left field. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, Brian Sullivan. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donnie Larson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Larson stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Doran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Dale Tomlinson waits on deck. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready for another chance, Dale Tomlinson. First offering on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1 the count.
Larson on second. Doran is over at first with one away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Sullivan is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Throw over to first. Just keeping him close. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Indians strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in once again, George Springer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Gurriel, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1 home. Popped him up. Number 22 has got it, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in once again, Jake Taylor will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jake Taylor.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer to the track, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field is second of the game, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Now Brian Ham.
Hitter, Brian
and a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in to try it again, number 22. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee.
Ready once again, Lee Van Dyke. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and the lead is now 5-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Robin Inglet. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Larson right there, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now, Donnie Larson.
Leading off with a drive, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 15.
In now for Cleveland, number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Up top, it's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Brian Sullivan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jondo Gustave will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping in, Dale Tomlinson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Three and two to the Indian center fielder.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
One out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jake Taylor will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Mays, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Striding in for the Indians, Brian Hamp. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Sullivan moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So striding forward now, number 22. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Two outs here with a runner at third. This one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Lee Van Dyke would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Johnny Larson would be next. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sullivan is there, and that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's George Springer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Reined in. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 15 moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping up now, Roger Doran.
Leading off with a drive, third baseman, Roger Doran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So striding in, Dale Tomlinson. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inglet has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 30, Robin England.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robin Inglet. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
English leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last strike now for Houston. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Matt Bush earned his 5th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Charlie Morton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Astros, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.